This is Professor L.B. Gayakod's English Literature Web. I am Professor L.B. Gayakawad is teaching today the topic Poetry with Stanza Scheme. This is my lecture number 342. Before going to the topic or before going to discuss the topic, I will request you to watch, like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel. I will request you to see all the notes which I have put in the description box. Now we will go to the topic. Our topic is poetry. Poetry means what and what is poetry? And then we will see the stanza scheme of the poetry. So we will begin. What is poetry? Poetry is a poet's art of expressing himself. Means here the poet expresses himself in verse. Means he uses the verse. Means he uses the rhythmic lines there with a few words. Means he uses the few words there. He does not go there with a detailed discussion. And a message is there which is read aloud. Means we can read it loudly. The poetry needs imagery. Means the poet takes some images from society. Then figures of speech. Means the poet uses the figures of speech also. Then he expresses his feelings and desires to create a mental picture. Mental picture means there is the thought which runs in his mind, in his mental and in his psyche, and that picture he writes, he conceives with the help of the poem. So it is called a mental picture. The poem is conceived in lines. Remember, the poem is conceived, is written with the help of the lines, with and without rhyme. Means some poems are with rhyme, rhythmical, or some poems are with I will say with music, and some poems are without rhyme, which are different from man's everyday language. It means that man uses his language every day, and that language is a prose, that language is not the verse, and that's why the poem is written in the verse, and so the poem is very much different from the everyday language of a person. We have the poems written in free verse. So in the literature we can see that some poems are written in free verse, some poems are written in blank verse, and some poems are written in haiku. Then Shakespearean, Italian, Spenserian, Miltonic sonnet types are there to explain a stanza scheme. Every line of a poem is a group of words. Remember, a group of words is a line of the poem, and this line of the poem is available into a row. Row means into a particular straight line. Order, ending with a purpose. Means there is the purpose when the line ends. There is the meaning when the line ends. Then there is the measure. Measure means there is the meter when the line ends. As the measurement means as a meter of a discipline. Discipline means the systematic measurement. The systematic meter is there. The poem lines are divided into subgroups. Means there are the subgroups of the lines and the subgroups and the meter including the poem is there. The poem lines are divided into subgroups known as stanzas, and these subgroups are called the stanzas of specific numbers. Means the stanzas have been given the numbers. It means that the first stanza, second stanza, third stanza, in this way the names are given to the stanzas. Now the second topic we are discussing is a stanza of poetry. The couplet. Now see, we have discussed here the stanza types. The first is the couplet has two progressive lines of rhymes of same meter, that is measurement. Meter means the measurement in the poem or the distance between the words in the poem, with a complete thought, means there is the complete thought. The couplet has the pair of lines ending with rhymes grammatically, means there is the grammar, means there are the figures of speech, there are the beautiful words, so grammar is there, and semantically means there is the particular meaning which is given to the lines. The couplet may be formal or closed, that is progressive or open, means the couplet may be I will say formal or closed. It means that progressive means it goes ahead and it progresses the meaning, and it is open for all, and it is stopping at end, means when there is the end, the couplet stops and giving meaning from first to second line, known as enjambment. So we have discussed some topic. Again we will go to the next topic. The split couplet has first line in iambic pentameter and second in iambic dimeter. Hence it is known as splitting or jumping from first line into the second line. The iambic pentameter shows a line of verse with 5 metrical feet, where a short, that is the unstressed syllable, is followed by a long syllable, that is the stressed syllable. The iambic dimeter shows the distance between the syllables or words in the verse. The heroic couplet. Now we are discussing about the heroic couplet. The heroic couplet of 2 lines is written in iambic pentameter. The sonnet's last 2 lines are always given in it. The tercet. Now we are discussing about the tercet. The tercet, introduced in 16th century by Thomas Watt, has 3 lines of a stanza or a complete poem. Means it is the 3 lines, I will say, or it is a complete poem, means it is the complete poem of a stanza, I will say, without a specific rhyme scheme, means there is no specific particular rhyme scheme. For example, we can say haiku. Haiku is there which has no particular I will say rhyme scheme. There is the tarja rima of 3 lines ending the means lines, and it ends the sentence. The first and third lines give rhyme together. The middle line gives rhyme to the first line, and the third line gives rhyme to the progressive tercet, that is 3 lines. We can put here Ode to the West Wind by P.B. Shelley as an example. The quatrain is a group of 4 lines with rhymes and meter. Most quatrains have the alternating rhyme, for example go and snow. Means remember here the particular quatrain has the alternative rhyme. That rhyme has alternated at 2 places in go and snow. The quatrain can be one part of a long poem or an entire poem, which depends on the poet. It means that the quatrain can be part of a long poem, means if the poem is a long poem, then this quatrain is a part of the poem. And again we can say that this quatrain is a complete poem also, the entire poem also, but this completely depends on the poet. Means the poet decides how he can put his poem. He can put his poem in the complete poem of a quatrain, or he can make it a long poem and the quatrain may be the part of that long poem. So here we have finished today's topic. Again we will have a new topic, then we will be in front of us. I request you again, please watch, like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.